Good afternoon, sports fans. This afternoon, the Toronto Grudlies will take on the Colorado Rapids. The big news for the Grudlies, their quarterback, Lonnie Lofton, out for the season. In his place, 38-year-old Chane Haffner will get the nod. Last time Haffner started and took snaps for this ball club, they were winning a Super Bowl. So let's see what he can do this afternoon. Let's look at that playoff race. The Grudlies, number 2 in the Eastern Conference, trying to stay ahead of their division rival, the Thunder Bay Storm, and trying to keep up with the Birmingham Renegades, who are at 10-1 and would have the number 1 seed if the playoffs started today. Third down. I would think we'd see Haffner's first pass here. He drops back. He throws. He's got Payton, and it's fumbled. It's fumbled, and it's picked up by Kohler. Kohler at the 20, the 10, touchdown!
Is challenging the ruling on the field. The play will be reviewed.
The fumble on the play has been challenged.
They're reviewing to see whether or not Greg Payton's knee was down. It's hard to tell from that angle. He's got the ball, and there's the knee right there just before the ball comes out. I think this one's going to be overturned.
The player was down before the fumble occurred.
Haffner and the Grudlies dodge a bullet there, but it'll still be fourth down. Hawk takes the snap, drops back. He's looking, can't find anyone, and Emmett Hornsby got him. Hornsby with the sack. Haffner, here's a snap, drops back, looking, fires. Open, Gaines, got it, first down. So after one quarter, the Grudlies lead 3-0. Haffner drops back, looking, scrambles out, rolls out. Still looking, throws, intercepted! It's intercepted by Rashid. He's going to return it out to about the 42-yard line. Hawk takes the snap, drops back, throws it to the left, and he's got Jamal Pope wide open in the end zone. The Rapids are on the board. Hawk calls the signals, takes the snap, looks, quick throw to the right. It's caught. He's got a man open, stays in bounds. It's Pritchett to the 20, the 10, touchdown. 13-3, Colorado. And at halftime, it's 14-3 in favor of the Colorado Rapids. Haffner takes it, looks, throws. He's got Payton, and Payton is run down out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Haffner from the 19 drops back. Looking, under pressure, throws it up there, and it's intercepted by Kavinsky. Rapids take over. Richard Hawk takes the snap, drops back, throws. He's got Graham at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, and the Rapids lead 20-3. Warren drops back, takes the handoff, still looking, and he runs right into the rookie Justin Matthews.
End of the third quarter.
After 3, the Grudlies trail 21-3, and they've got a lot of work to do here. Haffner gives it to Terry Scott. Scott sweeping to the right, the 5, and he's in for the touchdown! Kramer will be trying this one from about 52 yards out.
Is lined up for the field goal.
Placement is made, the kick is up. It's got some distance, it's good. Haffner out of the gun, rolls out, looking, still looking. He fires to the left side, end zone. Burt Jones, touchdown! The Gruds are within a score. Warren takes it. Play action. Scrambles right, and he's dropped by Emmett Hornsby for his second sack of the afternoon. Third down right here. It's crunch time. Haffner dropping back, fires to the left, and he's got Gaines. First down. 1:19 to go in the game. Haffner trying to get the Gruds into the end zone. Drops back, looking, under pressure, fires it up there, and it's picked off by Rashid. Rashid dragged out at the 25-yard line. The Gruds cannot stop the clock.
Right here. Watch your eyes.
That's the end of the game. The final
So the
score is
Grudlies dropped to 8-4 with their second straight loss, and they dropped behind Thunder Bay in the divisional standings. Chane Haffner in his first game back spreading the ball around, but throwing that very costly interception to Rashid on that final drive. Looking at some of the numbers on the afternoon, Chane Haffner 21 for 53, 328 yards, and a touchdown to Burt Jones, but those 3 interceptions, including that very costly one, which allowed the Colorado Rapids to ice the game.
Yeah, and another stat, the Grudlies only ran the ball 20 times. When you're asking your quarterback to throw the ball 53 times, you're going to get interceptions, no matter who you are. Lyndon Jeffries has to get this running game on track, or this season is going to be over.
Defensive end Emmett Hornsby with 2 sacks on the afternoon and 4 tackles. He's now leading the team with 9 sacks this season. Bright spot for the Grudlies right there this afternoon.
Emmett will be a free agent after this season is up. Mooney Trent has to sit down with Emmett's agent and get something ironed out.
And the Grudlies, who started the afternoon in second place, now in 5th place and have fallen behind the Thunder Bay Storm in the divisional race. If the playoffs began today, they would travel to Vermont to take on the Sugar Buzz. For the divisional race, anyway, the Gruds no longer in control of their own destiny. Let's look at the remaining games. Next week, at Synergistic Stadium, the Grudlies will take on the 10-2 Cyclones. Then they've got the Sugar Buzz, the Bruisers, and the Wildfire. The Thunder Bay Storm, meanwhile, host the Detroit Stallions at home. Then they travel to Nebraska to face the Thunder. Nebraska at 6-6, but coming on very strong toward the end of the season. And then it's the Minnesota Wildfire and the Baltimore Frenzy to wrap up the season. We've got some email comments coming in on our post-game show here. Eric writes, "This loss falls entirely on the shoulders of Chane Haffner. That last pass should never have been thrown." The next one is from Mark. "Where was our running game? Bryant Walker plus David Lawton were supposed to be a 1-2 punch. Today it was more like a kiss on the cheek from your aunt."
Yeah, I thought it was very interesting that Lyndon Jeffries went with Terry Scott down there on the goal line in the 4th quarter.
Haffner just needs to get into a rhythm. This team will take care of business next week against Kansas. That's from our listener, Paul. And that's going to wrap it up. Once again, the Colorado Rapids 24, the Grudlies 17. For Randy Bundy, this is Marco Munoz saying so long, and we'll see you next week here on the Grudlies Television and Radio Network.